What is up, guys, and welcome to my latest video. And you can see Briscoe's t-shirt is on, and obviously it's one of the very few Ring of Honor t-shirts I own. So, and as the title's told you as well, obviously this is my review of Ring of Honor's Manhattan Mayhem 2019. Try saying that after a couple of drinks. So yeah, this was one of the pay-per-views I watched after I'd watched NXT and SummerSlam. I got hold of the Ring of Honor ones, and trying to get back into wrestling, like I've said, and SummerSlam was so disappointing. I decided, I'm going to go back to Ring of Honor and see what's happening there. And so I thought, right, it was in July, we're now in August, it's been a month, I need to watch it. And I was interested to see how it would stack up against NXT TakeOver and SummerSlam. Like I said, to beat SummerSlam wouldn't have taken much. So how would it stack up against those? Let's find out, shall we? So the opening match on this card was Dragon Lee versus Jonathan Gresham. It was a really good opening match. Both guys hit plenty of offensive moves. They got some nice aerial moves and quite literally chopped the hell out of each other. So I'm not going to give away any results in case anybody wants to go watch it, which I would highly recommend, by the way. But yeah, really good opening match. Then we had a bit of a verbal confrontation in the ring. Matt Taven was in the ring in New York wearing a Boston Red Sox, I think, baseball jersey. And Kenny King came out and sort of added him into the main event later on. Matt Taven said he had no problem with that. And then Jay Lethal came out and was obviously a bit frustrated and had a bit of a brawl. But they got pulled apart, and so yeah, the main event for later on became a triple threat. So the next matchup was Coast to Coast versus SOS, the Soldiers of Savagery, versus the Bouncers. This was a really good match, but the end of it got ruined by two members of the Kingdom, TK O'Ryan and Vinny Marciello. I think that's how you pronounce it. They attacked the Bouncers, and Vinny Marciello stubbed out one of Beer City Bruiser's cigars on his chest, which looked painful, looked really painful. Excuse me. So yeah, but that led to TK O'Ryan's match, which he would have that night. He was in the ring and he called out his opponent, a guy called Roosh, who's a bit of a beast, and he's part of the Los Ingobernables faction. And yeah, he's an absolute monster. O'Ryan looked, alright for a bit, but they got outside and the commentators were making a thing about how this is Roosh's territory, and Roosh just ended up just turning in and just destroyed him outside. And then after the match, Roosh was celebrating and he spotted a guy wearing a replica of his mask and a t-shirt and everything. Went over and did like a fist bump thing with him, but up high. And then he turned his back. The fan jumped the fence, and it turned out it was Dalton Castle. It became a bit obvious after a while that it was Dalton Castle, like the way it was walking and stuff. But yeah, it were a nice angle that set up their match at the next pay-per-view. And then up next was Kenny King versus Jay Lethal versus Matt Taven for the Ring of Honor World title. I would have preferred just Taven and Lethal. I'm not a Kenny King fan, never have been. But despite him being in the match, it was a really great match and it added a lot to the match. But yeah, the result I was okay with. Like I said, I'm not going to say who won for anybody who wants to go watch it. Then we had PJ Black and Lifeblood versus Villain Enterprises in a 4-on-4 match. PJ Black used to be Justin Gabriel in WWE. I believe it's Justin Gabriel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Justin Gabriel. He was part of the whole Nexus thing and then the car thing, and then didn't go up with him after that. But yeah, 4-on-4 match. What a match. It was chaotic. It was hard hitting. There were high flying moves. Everything you could want out of a match. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. A couple of the matches afterwards on the other pay-per-views were sort of from this, they carried on. But yeah, absolutely great match. And then the main event was the Briscoes versus Guerrillas of Destiny in a New York City street fight for the Ring of Honor titles, which were held by Guerrillas of Destiny at the time. That's kind of ruined that one, I suppose. I apologise for anybody who's going to go watch it. Now, I expected a brawl, but this was all-out warfare. They just absolutely destroyed each other. Every time you thought somebody were going to get pinned, you were like, that's it, they're done. They'd kick out, and then they just carried on, and it was just absolutely amazing. I think this may possibly be one of my favourite Briscoes matches, and I've seen quite a few of theirs, so I've got a couple of their DVDs matches on. And I think this, I mean, I knew, given the people involved, that it was going to be, like I said, a war, but Jesus, what a match. Just holy shit is probably the only way to really describe it, and I know that doesn't really describe it as such, but yeah, like I said, it could possibly be my favourite Briscoes match. And the fact that they were fighting Guerrillas of Destiny, who I've liked for a while, but I've not seen much New Japan. That's something else I need to get back into. But yeah, overall, hell of a show, miles better than SummerSlam. Recommend anybody who's a wrestling fan, obviously Ring of Honor fans out there have already seen this, but anybody who's wanting an alternative to WWE, go watch this and then compare it to SummerSlam. And to me, this was a miles better show. That's my opinion. Some people may agree, some people may disagree, but that's the beauty of having an opinion. So yeah, highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already seen it. So yeah, that was my review of Manhattan Mayhem 2019. I hope you enjoyed it. It's only a short review because obviously I didn't want to give too much away, even though I did kind of slip up with one bit. But yeah, so highly recommend it. Go check it out and let me know what you thought of it. To all those who, like I said, I wanted an alternative to WWE because you're fed up with the product, Ring of Honor has for a long time been the better wrestling show. They not so glitzy and glamorous, but it's the in-ring product is miles better. That's why I tell like my friends who aren't familiar with it, it's like, yeah, it's a miles better in-ring product, check it out. So yeah, excuse me, thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video, and if you haven't already, do go check out Manhattan Mayhem. It's a great show. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thought it was miles better than SummerSlam. So yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. To those of you who subscribed, thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time, and I will be back soon with another Ring of Honor review for you. Until then, take care of yourselves, and bye for now.